The harsh realities of being 58. And yes, there are a few of them. Hi, my name is Tim, and welcome to the channel. This video is aimed at you 40 somethings, or maybe if you're in your early 50s, to kind of let yourself, brace yourself, I guess, for what might be coming. And hopefully that will help you plan a little bit better than maybe I did. There are truly a lot of harsh realities to being 58. This is not going to be a warm and fuzzy video. The first thing is your physical health. And, it's starting to deteriorate a bit. Maybe your career, if you had a job, a very physical job, all that is catching up to you. It is for me. I'm to the point now where my body, I couldn't be a greeter at Walmart. My knees and my back, they're just messed up really bad. Your mind starts, slipping a little bit. You forget things. I need notes here to keep me on track, or I'll just kind of wander off a little bit. You go to the doctor more often now. You might, start having some conditions that need to be watched a little bit more. And I personally do not like going to the doctor. So I wait till I'm in pain, and it's probably too late to go. You probably shouldn't do that. Another thing is retirement is getting closer. And by 58, you better have a pretty solid plan on retirement. I am a Gen Xer, and like most, I don't have a 401k. I definitely don't have a pension plan. I'm a little screwed for retirement, and I'll probably do a video just on that. A lot of you, and even myself, find yourself maybe at 58 and you've been let go of your job, or you've lost your business. And again, that's my case. And when you're 58 years old, you're becoming unhireable. There definitely is a prejudice in the work system that they won't hire us. Even if you're in decent shape, they will not hire you. Me, again, I'm screwed because of my physical disabilities at this point. At 58, I was at the age where there were no such thing as personal computers. We did not grow up with a phone in our hand, like the younger generations. And it's a lot more of a learning curve, just to do this channel. Has taken me quite a lot, and I've spent a lot of time having to watch videos, and it's still hard for me. Younger generation can pick things up a lot faster. Technology is ever changing, and we're getting a little left behind. It's hard for us to keep up with that type of technology. And while technology is growing, our social circles are shrinking a bit. You might have friends, they're living farther away now. If you're getting ready to retire, you're not going to have that, social system at the workplace anymore. Caring for your aging parents. I'm lucky. I still have both my parents. A lot of you are probably in the same boat I am, where you're having to spend a lot of time and energy, which is fine, taking care of your parents. They need to be taken care of. They raised you. They deserve to be taken care of. But it's not only it can be stressful and just taxing, even on your body if you're having to move them around a little bit. It's you're going to have a lot of time into it. I've taken care of my mother for a number of years. She's moved to California now. My father, he's right up there in age, and he's getting to the point where, we're taking him to the doctor a lot more. And with the recent deaths, in the news at the time of this video, Ozzy Osbourne passed, Hulk Hogan, and a few other famous people have passed away, it really brings the thought of mortality. We're not going to be here forever. And at 58 you're looking at 60, and the time it took from 50 to 58 moved a lot faster than I wanted it to. I think as we get older, our perception of time changes, and it just moves continuously faster. I don't like that at all. Of course, as we get older, our physical appearance changes. We have gray hair and less of it. I 20 years ago I had a head full of hair. Now I've got a definite hole in my ozone layer here. But your body changes. It's hard to keep up any sort of physique, and if you do have one, well, good job, man. And you have to spend a lot of time at that. But you get older. You get what or what is called as the dad bod, and things just aren't the same as they were when you're in your 30s and 40s. Energy levels and sleep patterns will change quite a bit. There's a certain point in your 50s where it seems like you hit a wall, and you're busy working, and then all of a sudden there's days that you just don't have the energy that you felt you did when you're in your 30s and 40s, and that hits you kind of hard. And also, there's, your sleep changes also. You might have problems going to bed or getting up too early in the morning. I have both those issues, where there's some nights I just have a really hard time falling asleep. And it seems like I wake up at the same time every morning, regardless of what time I go to bed. So that's changed for me. Getting back to retirement, it's hard planning. You're to the point where you have to make sure that you're going to have health care, and you're stressing a lot more about financial issues. Am I going to have enough money to retire? There might be you might not be able to retire. It might be just out of the picture, and that's getting harder and harder for people all the time. The only thing that's really going to save me is selling my property and my old business. Other than that, I'm one of these Gen Xers that just didn't have any money saved up. I put it back into my business, so that's a huge problem also. The last thing is that your kids are probably out of the house and they've moved on. You're not seeing them as much now. And man, I have two boys, and although they do come over and help sometimes, I really miss those extra hands to help me move things or, do something in the garage. So that's something else that I miss personally. I hope this video helped you in some way. And if you're younger, I hope that it helps you plan a little bit better than I have. This channel is all about my journey and the problems that I face. And I shouldn't say just me, it's my wife and I, our journey. And I hope that some people will learn some from my mistakes and hit subscribe if you'd like to see more videos of our journey. And hit that like button and notification bell so you know when more videos are coming. I really appreciate you watching. Thank you.